Hello, listeners. This is Sean Greg Andersen, VO Talent, and welcome back to Public Domania, the show where I have a chat with characters of television and written media that are in the public domain. Today I have quite a guest, one that looks like a ferocious beast, but is actually a sweet little cat. Please welcome from the land of Oz, the Cowardly Lion. Mr. Lion, where are you?
Whoa! Oh, do you think you can call me a sweet little cat? Do you know who I am?
The Cowardly Lion?
I am no coward anymore. I am a ferocious beast that can handle anything that comes my way.
Including that fire monster behind you?
Fire monster! Where? You tricked me. That wasn't very nice.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Lion. But I felt you needed a little reminder of why they used to call you the Cowardly Lion. Even though you might not be as cowardly as I thought.
Fair enough. Any smart person or critter would be afraid of a fire monster. I mean, it's on fire!
Very true. Now, please, have a seat. Or if you prefer, you can lie on the floor. I'll get some people to bring some pillows.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, for starters, let's begin with your origin. Or in other words, your life as a cub.
Well, it wasn't anything too special. I mean, I don't remember much of when I was a cub or even my parents. In fact, the first thing I remember is running from a scary creature and growing up in the forest.
Then how did you survive if you were so scared of everything?
I wasn't scared of everything, only scary things. I wasn't afraid of the creatures that I hunted for food.
Hunted for food? Wait, did you hunt people?
No, people were scary, because they usually had something to fight back with. But if those people didn't have anything, then I wasn't too scared.
Like Dorothy?
You know Dorothy?
I've heard of her, never actually met her before, though. So anyway, I assume that you attacked her?
Yeah, but she proved to be too tough for me, so I got scared.
You got scared by an unarmed little girl?
She slapped me.
She slapped you?
Yeah, I tried to eat this little creature that was with her, and she slapped me for it.
And that made her scary to you?
Yeah, you try getting slapped and see how brave you feel.
Fair enough.
And after she slapped me, she called me a coward, which is true. Even the Scarecrow knew that.
Scarecrow?
Oh, she had two friends with her, a brainless Scarecrow and a heartless Tin Woodsman. And if a guy with no brain can see that you are a coward, then you definitely are.
I can see that. Wait, did you say a Tin Woodsman?
Yes, I did.
Well, don't woodsmen usually have axes for cutting down trees?
Yeah, and he did have an axe.
And you weren't worried about him using that axe on you?
Well, to be honest, I tried to use the element of surprise, which did work due to me knocking the Tin Woodsman back so he couldn't hurt me.
And that's when you moved on to the little critter you mentioned before.
Yeah, I think Dorothy called it a Toto.
Okay, let me get this straight. You attacked Dorothy, Toto, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Woodsman, only to be scared by Dorothy due to her slapping you.
You got it.
Then what happened?
Well,
hold that thought. What is it? Again? Okay. Mr. Lion, I am truly sorry, but there's a matter I have to attend to.
Okay, I can wait.
Thank you for your understanding. Everyone, I'll be right back. I cannot believe we're doing this again. I wish we didn't have moved to this place. that's one problem taken care of. Hopefully there's not another problem. Right. And I am back with the Cowardly Lion. Mr. Lion? Mr. Lion! Wake up!
Where? What? Oh, sorry. I thought I could catch some sleep while waiting for you.
Not a problem. And just so you know, I have made arrangements to have some food brought to you.
Really? What kind of food?
An assortment of meats, along with some fruits and vegetables, if you like. It's my way of saying thanks for coming in to talk.
Thank you. When will it be here?
Very soon. But until then, let's get back to what we were talking about before, which was what happened after Dorothy called you a coward.
Yeah, she called me what I was. And I was preparing myself to leave, but then she offered me to come with her to see the Wizard of Oz, so I could ask him for courage.
Really?
Yeah, just like she wanted to go back to some place called Kansas, Scarecrow wanted a brain, and the Tin Man wanted a heart.
So she slaps you, calls you a coward, then offers you to come along to help you? Sounds like a complicated little girl. Still, that was very sweet of her.
Oh, Dorothy is the sweetest, most caring person I ever met. She's the kind of person worth fighting off 2 Kaladas for.
Kaladas?
Yeah, creatures with the head of a tiger and the body of a bear.
And you held 2 of them off?
I had to. You see, there was a wide chasm we had to cross, but there was no bridge. So while I dealt with the 2 Kaladas, our friend the Tin Man had to cut down a tree with his axe.
And you did this before meeting the wizard?
Yeah, believe me, there was no one more surprised about that than me.
Were there any other feats of courage you showed before meeting the wizard?
Well, the only other feat of courage I can think of is, when there was another chasm. The one we had to deal with before running into the Kaladas.
Well, what did you do?
I helped my friends get across one by one. Each of them got on my back, and I jumped across to get them to the other side.
And you did that one by one?
Yeah, and believe me, that was scary.
Oh, I understand. I'm afraid of heights. So I get how terrified you must have been.
Oh, I was terrified. But it was worth it, to help my friends and meet the Wizard of Oz.
What was the Wizard of Oz like?
When the 4 of us met him for the first time, he was this big, powerful fella that scared me so bad I thought I would shed all my fur. But the second time we met him, he was just an ordinary man hiding behind a curtain.
You met him twice?
Yeah, the first time we met him, we asked him for what we desired most. But he told us he would only give them to us if we defeated the Wicked Witch of the West. After we succeeded, we met him again, only to find out he was just a common man.
So he couldn't give you courage?
Actually, he did somehow, despite not having any magic.
I suppose he gave you something to wear to showcase your courage?
No.
No?
He gave me something called liquid courage, a strange green elixir that gave me great courage so I could help Dorothy get home.
Oh, I always thought... Never mind. What do you mean by help Dorothy get home? I thought the wizard was going to send her home.
It turns out he couldn't do that, so Dorothy had to go see Glinda to find a way home.
Really? So what happened after... Yes? Oh, great! Finally, good news. Mr. Lion, you'll be happy to know that the food has arrived.
Great! Can we eat now?
I don't see why not. I would like to hear the rest of the story after we eat, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with the rest of the story after I get the lion here a little snack. Don't go away now.
This is good.
I'm glad you like it, Mr. Lion. But you might want to wait until we cook it a little bit. It'll taste better if you ask me. I mean, normally I just go with it. could you wrap up the rest? Okay, great, thanks. What? And we are back, and quite full from that delicious meal. What do you say, Mr. Lion?
It was a very good meal. Even the Hungry Tiger would have been satisfied with that.
The Hungry Tiger? Who's that?
He's a friend of mine. He's a big tiger that is always hungry. He always talks about someday eating a fat baby.
He wants to eat a baby?
Yeah, but don't worry. He doesn't have the heart to do such a thing.
That's good to know. But let's get back to our original topic. What happened with trying to get Dorothy to Glinda?
Well, we had to travel quite a distance, where along the way I showed how courageous that liquid made me. For I wasn't scared of every little thing, just reasonable things. Like fire monsters.
Some would call that being brave and smart.
Yeah, I even had the courage to kill that giant spider.
What giant spider?
As we were traveling, we ran into my friend the Hungry Tiger, and he told me about this giant spider that was killing and eating creatures all over the forest. After hearing about it, I bravely offered to kill the spider to protect the creatures of the forest.
Very noble of you. So how did it go? Did you do it alone?
Yes, I insisted on facing that spider alone, so no one else would be hurt. So I entered the cave where the Hungry Tiger told me to go, and went inside to face the creature.
And seeing that you are here now, I assume you won. But how did you do it?
Well, I bravely walked in.
Yeah?
Found the giant spider.
Yeah?
And it was...
Yeah?
asleep.
Asleep?
Yeah. It seemed to have finished a big meal and it was fast asleep, so I walked up to it and snapped its skinny neck.
Ah, well, that was anticlimactic. But if it gets the job done...
Exactly. And afterwards I told Hungry Tiger and all the creatures of the forest of what I did, so they offered to make me their king.
So that's how you became king of the forest.
Yep, a title I truly earned.
Yeah, through courage and dumb luck.
You got that right.
But what about Dorothy?
Well, I told the creatures I accepted, but I couldn't officially become king until I helped Dorothy get home, which they all understood.
Good. At least none of them tried to kill Dorothy, so you would have to stay.
I'm sure Hungry Tiger thought the same thing, but he respected my decision to help Dorothy. He is my friend, after all, and friends don't eat friends of their friend.
Well said, I think. So what happened after that?
Well, it was a long journey, but eventually we found Glinda, and she was able to help Dorothy get home. You see, she...
You don't have to tell me that part. I might want to hear it from Dorothy herself.
Okay. Well, anyway, after Dorothy was sent home, Glinda had the flying monkeys take me back to the forest where I reigned as king.
Quite a story. I wish I could ask more details, but we are out of time.
Oh, does that mean you'll take me home?
Absolutely. But before I take you home, I just want to say thank you again for coming here to answer these questions.
Not a problem. Well, we better get going. I have to get back to the Forest of Oz.
Oh, of course, Your Majesty. Can't keep your loyal subjects waiting. Well, everyone, I want to thank you all for listening and hope you come back for more Public Domain character chats. This is Sean Greg Andersen, VO Talent on Public Domania, saying goodnight. Note that all sound effects for the show were supplied by the Funny Sound Effects app from the Apple Store.